Today, we're not talking about the best places to visit. Instead, we're diving into the top 10 most dangerous countries in the world for 2024. These are places where the risks far outweigh the rewards and where your safety could be in serious jeopardy. So if you're planning your next adventure, you might want to steer clear of these destinations. Let's get started. Want to know where not to go in 2024? Keep watching. These countries have been flagged for various reasons, including political instability, high crime rates, ongoing conflicts, and other hazards that make them unsafe for travelers. Whether you're an experienced globetrotter or a casual vacationer, it's crucial to stay informed about the potential dangers that could await you. So, buckle up, and let's take a closer look at these perilous places. Kicking off the list at number 10, we have Venezuela. This South American country, once known for its beautiful landscapes and vibrant culture, has been plagued by severe economic and political turmoil in recent years. The streets of Venezuela are often filled with protests and demonstrations as citizens demand better living conditions and more stable governance. Unfortunately, these protests can quickly turn violent, putting both locals and visitors at risk. Political unrest and rampant crime keep it on the danger radar. The crime rate in Venezuela is alarmingly high, with frequent reports of armed robberies, kidnappings, and even murders. The lack of effective law enforcement and widespread corruption only exacerbate the situation, making it difficult for authorities to maintain order and protect citizens. For travelers, this means that even a simple walk down the street can be fraught with danger. Moving on to number 9, Pakistan. This country, located in South Asia, is known for its rich history and diverse culture. However, it is also a place where safety concerns are ever present. The threat of terrorism looms large in Pakistan, with various extremist groups operating within its borders. These groups often target public places, such as markets, schools, and transportation hubs, making it difficult for both locals and tourists to feel secure. Terrorism and kidnappings are the main hazards. In addition to the threat of terrorist attacks, kidnappings are also a significant concern in Pakistan. Foreigners, in particular, are often targeted by criminal gangs looking to make a quick profit through ransom demands. The presence of a strong military and numerous security checkpoints throughout the country is a testament to the ongoing efforts to combat these threats. But the situation remains precarious. Number 8, Nigeria. This West African nation is rich in natural resources and has a vibrant cultural scene. However, it is also a country beset by extreme violence and insurgencies. The militant group, Boko Haram, has been responsible for numerous attacks, including bombings, kidnappings, and massacres, particularly in the northeastern region of the country. These acts of terror have displaced millions of people and created a humanitarian crisis. Down to number 7, Honduras. This Central American country is known for its stunning natural beauty, including lush rainforests and pristine beaches. However, it is also one of the most dangerous places in the world due to its sky-high murder rates and rampant gang violence. The streets of urban areas are often patrolled by heavily armed police, and crime scene tape is a common sight. Sky-high murder rates and gang violence paint a grim picture. The gangs, known as maras, are involved in various criminal activities, including drug trafficking, extortion, and human trafficking. They often engage in violent turf wars, leading to frequent shootouts and murders. For residents and visitors alike, the constant threat of violence makes daily life a constant struggle for safety. Sitting at number 6, Yemen. This Middle Eastern country has been ravaged by civil war for several years, leading to widespread destruction and a dire humanitarian crisis. The conflict has left millions of people in need of urgent assistance, with many lacking access to basic necessities, such as food, water, and medical care. The situation is further complicated by the presence of various armed groups vying for control, making it extremely dangerous for both locals and aid workers. Civil war and humanitarian crises make it incredibly perilous. The ongoing conflict has resulted in countless casualties and has displaced millions of people from their homes. Refugee camps are overcrowded and under-resourced, and the constant threat of violence makes it difficult for humanitarian organizations to provide the necessary aid. For travelers, the risks are simply too high to justify a visit to this war-torn country. Halfway through, number 5, Syria. war-torn and deeply unstable. This country has been in the grip of a brutal civil war for over a decade, resulting in widespread devastation and a massive humanitarian crisis. The conflict has drawn in various international actors, further complicating the situation and making it one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Number 4. Afghanistan. Like Syria, Afghanistan has been plagued by ongoing conflict and instability for many years. The presence of terrorist groups such as the Taliban and ISIS poses a constant threat to both locals and foreigners. A mix of terrorism and conflict. The frequent terrorist attacks and military operations have created an environment of perpetual fear and uncertainty. For travelers, the risks are simply too great, and the potential for harm is ever present. The lack of a stable government and the ongoing power struggles only add to the chaos, making it a highly volatile and dangerous destination. On to number 3, South Sudan. This young nation, which gained independence in 2011, has been marred by political instability and violent conflicts since its inception. The power struggles between different factions have led to widespread violence, with countless lives lost and many more displaced. The lack of effective governance and the presence of various armed groups make it a highly dangerous place to visit. Political instability and violent conflicts dominate. The ongoing violence has created a severe humanitarian crisis, with millions of people in need of urgent assistance. Refugee camps are overcrowded and under-resourced, and the constant threat of violence makes it difficult for aid organizations to operate effectively. For travelers, the risks are simply too high, and the potential for harm is ever present. Our runner-up, number 2, Somalia. This East African country has been plagued by instability and violence for decades. The lack of a central government and the presence of various armed groups, including terrorist organizations like Al-Shabaab, have created a highly volatile environment. Piracy is also a significant concern, with Somali pirates frequently targeting ships in the region. Piracy and terrorism run rampant. The constant threat of terrorist attacks and pirate hijackings makes it one of the most dangerous places in the world. For travelers, the risks are simply too great, and the potential for harm is ever present. The lack of effective law enforcement and the ongoing power struggles only add to the chaos, making it a highly volatile and dangerous destination. And finally, the most dangerous country of 2024 is Haiti. This Caribbean nation has been plagued by escalating gang violence and political turmoil in recent years. The streets of urban areas are often filled with violent clashes between rival gangs, and political protests frequently turn into chaotic and dangerous events. The lack of effective law enforcement and widespread corruption only exacerbate the situation, making it difficult for authorities to maintain order and protect citizens. Escalating gang violence and political turmoil make it the riskiest destination. The constant threat of violence and the lack of stability make daily life a constant struggle for safety. For travelers, the risks are simply too high, and the potential for harm is ever present. The lack of effective governance and the ongoing power struggles only add to the chaos, making it a highly volatile and dangerous destination. Stay safe out there, adventurers. While the world is full of incredible places to explore, it's important to stay informed about the potential dangers that could await you. Always do your research before traveling and take the necessary precautions to ensure your safety. Whether it's avoiding certain destinations, staying in well-secured accommodations, or traveling with a trusted guide, there are many ways to minimize the risks and enjoy your adventures to the fullest. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Keep safe, everyone.